What's up, everybody? Furious Pete coming at you guys with another epic video. And wait, where am I?
Hello guys, today we are doing our first episode of Pimp My Store.
Pimp My Store.
Pimp My Store.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah. So this series is all about bringing on people with amazing stores and helping them out with 3 big tips. So the first store that we're doing is actually Furious Pete's store. Woo! He has 2 amazing stores. One is an apparel company and one is a protein shake, right? Protein supplement company.
It's cool. It's cool.
Okay,
you
sorry.
don't even understand.
I don't know this industry very well, but yeah.
We have pre-workouts, we have fat burners. We will have a lot of products on there, but it's yeah, we're growing with that.
Okay, so tell us about those 2 stores that you have.
So quickly, once again, I have a site furiousformulations.com. It's a pretty new company, and currently we have a fat burner and a pre-workout. Pre-workout is in pre-order stage, but it's about to get launched. It's called Goku Gains, and it comes in Yummy Gummy Gasms flavor and Peach Mango Fandango. So some fun little flavors
Good
right
names,
there.
good names.
And then apparel company started a while ago.
Yeah.
It was connected to YouTube. We sell a ton of different kind of merchandise. Focus on lifting gear, really like high premium lifting gear. So wrist wraps, knee sleeves, lifting straps. And then we also have a lot of ebooks for training, whether you're cutting, whether you're bulking. I also have personalized coaching as well on there. And yeah, that's what we focus on there.
So both of them are on Shopify.
Shopify!
Which is awesome. So the store, both of them are amazing. I was so impressed by both stores, just in terms of their aesthetics and just in terms of how people maneuver around the website. Everything was optimized, the design was flawless, and I was actually very surprised because going to the back end of his stores, I realized that he's the main person who works on it. So usually a lot of people have agencies that work on their stores, but Pete actually works on it all by himself, which is crazy.
I can't take my hands off. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I have trouble letting go, but that's okay. Sometimes it's a good thing. Sometimes it's a good thing.
No, it's so good because like I started a store before as well, and just being obsessed with the store is actually a great thing because you get to know it inside out, and eventually you get to a place when things get super automized and you can kind of be hands off and leave it up to all the apps and various other people to kind of run it smoothly. Sweet. So okay, so the 3 tips I have for Furious Pete stores.
I'm nervous.
Okay, tip 1, create samples of your ebook. People love your ebook. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you wrote it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was, I actually did a whole transformation on YouTube for 60 days, played around with a lot of stuff, and then everyone really wanted an ebook, so I released that, and a lot of people really enjoyed it and are getting really good results from it for sure. And it's like, that happened 2 years ago, and it's still one of my hottest sellers. Yeah,
it is your hottest seller, and one thing that I can tell you is people love free stuff.
For sure.
Right? So what we recommend is actually to create a sample of your ebook because people love it so much. So create a sample, maybe it's a 1-pager or a 2-pager, throw it onto your website and let people download it for free, but in return, get their email. Because we all know that email marketing is one of the best and most effective way to get customers. Get their email, and this is how you can, create an email list and create email marketing tactics behind that.
I like it for sure. I mean, like in the past, I was always like, hey, if you want to get the free information, you can just always go to the videos that I posted every single day for 60 days, and you can find out what the workout is by watching the video, of course. Yeah. But this is definitely, that's definitely a very more easier way of getting somebody to download it and look at everything for sure. So I will do that. That was a shitty high five. One more. There we go.
Okay. Step 2. Tip 2.
Два.
Loyalty programs. So looking at Pete's store, it's so obvious that he has such a loyal following. It's actually so surprising. It's way higher than industry average, so people love you. It's amazing. You have people coming back to you again and again. Yeah, they love you, they want to support you, and I think you should kind of support that trend a lot more. And so one of the ideas that we had was knowing when they're going to return. And so a lot of the times you can actually extrapolate your data from your Shopify store and understand exactly when your customers are coming back. So whether that's 3 months from now or 6 months from now, you can automate emails to go back to those customers and say, hey, you haven't been to my store for a while, come back, here's a discount code, and purchase the newest t-shirt or etc.
Right.
Yeah, and so that can be the start of your loyalty program, but because you know that there's so many people out there that love you, it could lead to things like subscription boxes. It could lead to things like points being collected and them redeeming things as you create more merchandise.
Right.
Because I can't say it enough, people frigging love you. Yeah, so it's an awesome thing, and also like you want to keep giving them things, giving them not only content but also products that they can actually like interact with you with, right?
Right.
So
No, totally. That's a great idea.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, what happens if, I mean, especially for newer stores, like I'm not talking about me specifically, where you can't replenish or have new items that often.
Right.
Or, you know, because it's one, it's expensive to do, and two, sometimes you just don't have the space or like the warehouse space or anything like that to house it, right? Until you get rid of the first product that you make, because obviously things don't flow that quickly, right?
Yeah.
So in terms of getting, for example, like targeting a customer that, okay, he just purchased you just released 4 t-shirts, right?
Yeah.
And he purchased all 4 of your t-shirts, loves them, but you haven't released something else for the next like 3-4 months because it just is what it was. So what do you email them at that point?
Yeah, I mean, like that's really interesting because you're super lucky because you have content that you can share with them to keep them engaged. So you can send them emails, like create different email lists so you know who, you can easily go in and do analytics to see who's kind of like capped out in terms of your store, and then put them in a different email list so that you only shoot out content towards them and don't bother them that much. It's a lot of work, but I think it's actually worth it. So yeah, just keep on hitting them with content. A lot of stores are smaller, so they don't have that much content to give out. What I would do is literally just like move them to another email list and just only hit them up when there's a huge discount. So that's kind of what I would do. But at that point, you kind of want to like figure out how you can increase breadth instead of depth, right? And so if you're not going to introduce more smaller add-on products to upsell them with, then like consider doing like Facebook ads and targeting a whole new niche market, positioning your product in a different way. So maybe getting women models to model men's clothing, because you know that's really popular these days, and like targeting women. So there's some creative ideas you can do with that. Okay. So tip number 3 is upselling. So looking at your store, a lot of your customers purchase one product every single time they check out on average, right? I think there's a lot of opportunity to actually increase that basket size for every checkout, even if it's only buy one more product each. So one thing you can do, there are a lot of apps that help you upsell different products on your site that you have already. So when people are about to check out, you can recommend different products that they can add on, even at a discounted price. So there's different apps that do different things. Another thing is creating small little like keychains or something like that they can easily just add on and flip onto their cart and increase basket size.
Yeah, totally, for sure. That's a good idea.
Those are the 3 tips that we had for Furious Pete store.
Is there any apps that you can recommend for upselling?
There are a ton.
Yeah, because I find that is like, that's probably a whole video of it itself. Because you go to the Shopify App Store, and sometimes there's just like, trial run of everything. And you start doing a trial run of like 50, and then it's like your whole store is messed up. So I think that's a really good tip. Where don't install too many apps.
That's so true.
Do one app or 2 at a time and see what they're like. Because I've done this in the past where I just installed way too many. I got cluttered, and I was like, okay, uninstall. And things were more smooth and not like all over the place.
For sure. I think
better user experience.
People get into a phase where they just try all the apps, but then the user experience is like shitty. It's confusing. It just seems too salesy and too much stuff going on.
You don't want to do that. No, for sure.
Exactly. So be very careful about the amount of apps that you have and which apps that you test out on your store. But check out Furious Pete's stores. So
FuriousApparel.com, FuriousFormulations.com. Check it out today, and free shipping over $99. Use code Team Furious to get 10% off.
Yay!
What's up, everybody? Furious Pete.
Yeah! Yo, this guy's crazy.